Thursday, we scrimmaged a lot, getting into the mindset of playing real competitions instead of drilling. And we focused a lot on blocking systems, and that puts a mental focus a lot on opponents and what kind of offenses they're going to run.
Have Polly, Dash, and Kara pass first. Let's have Losa and Nicole and Britt be across the net from one another. And then Kelly and Ken will serve, and every game will rotate. We have a good chance of going 3-0 this weekend. We have to play really hard and really well and really smart. I think we figured out a couple new systems this week. We worked on that. I think that's going to be really helpful, especially with a big physical team like Delaware. Rest well tonight, and then we're leaving from Caldwell.
Our bus ride started pretty early in the morning. We all met together, ate breakfast on campus. And then by the time we got onto the bus, we're still pretty tired, digesting, doing homework. Everyone's keeping to themselves, getting work done. By the time we get off the highway, we're pulling up to the school, people start moving around, getting their things together, and that's when I think the preparation mentally begins for most people. And getting to the gym, everyone starts to put their gear on and we all head over to the practice gym. The practice gym is really important to us because it's when we can get all the sleepiness out of us, really get our bodies moving. So it's really a time to do whatever you need to do for yourself to get ready, whether it's getting extra serving reps, extra passing reps. It's really a time where you do what you need to do for yourself. I think it's always hard for a team that's used to practicing either in the afternoon or getting more of a wake-up call in the beginning of the day to go straight into competition. So we got off the bus, had a brief warm-up, and went straight into playing.
Princeton, 1, 2, 3, Princeton!
Point, Patriots.
That's tough to get off a bus, and no one likes playing in the morning, so we probably didn't have enough buffer time. Every year it seems like I'm adding more and more buffer time to get off the bus, actually put shoes on, actually see the trainer, and then go do a serve and pass. And a lot of that's just psychological. It's not even just getting the reps in. It's getting ready for the game. It's waking up.
Saab's focus when she calls timeouts is just to try and change the momentum, switch something up, and then we can really come back from anything.
Yeah!
quiet gym. Let's make a whole lot of it. Okay, let's take this game. We know we can do it right now. Let's do it. Hey, we got this.
Point Tiger. Point Tiger. Point Tiger. Point set match. Princeton University. Fans, thank you for attendance this morning. Stay tuned as the Delaware Invitational at the bottom continues when Delaware plays Manhattan.
That's like the definition of a roller coaster team, okay? So we need to be more steady the whole way through, okay? I know there's some jitters. I know this gym is a little bit big, but hopefully we're oriented now and that tonight we can come back and play really hard because Delaware is a tough team. It's definitely not going to give us as many errors as that team, okay?
Kelly, you need to get more people on Twitter. It's an embarrassing number of people that are not on Twitter right now. You on Twitter? Well, what good is that?
We got some downtime at the hotel, which I think allowed people to rest if they were not feeling too great, and to mentally regroup after that sort of frantic match that we had just played. And then we could really sort of dive into the Delaware game.
The Delaware match, that's what we spent most of our time preparing for. So getting into that first match, we really had a game plan, and we all knew what we had to do, and I think everyone was pretty fired up to play them because that's what we'd been preparing for. We knew that serving short would put them out of system. We knew that they had a better defense, so the rallies were going to be longer, and we really had to be ready for a long match. We had to show a lot of mental and physical endurance, and everyone knew their role, and people got it done. Well, I think when a team goes on a serving run, it really puts so much pressure on the receiving team. They have to pass a hard serve, and then they have to translate that into a hard attack. And Nicole did a really good job serving. I remember Kara had a couple runs here and there. And getting that kind of support takes a lot of pressure off of our offense, as well as our defense.
We had a pretty good strategy for Delaware, but at the end of the day, there were a couple people who were struggling on that team, and so if you can really work on somebody, then they can get out of their rhythm and play below the level that they are capable of playing. And so I think we did a good job of sticking with some of the game plans and also keeping on the players who were struggling.
Princeton University Tiger.
So especially after a win, everybody's feeling pretty pumped up, and there's a lot more excitement and buzz on the bus.
Here we have star player Kendall Peterkin,
Oh, stop.
the star of Princeton volleyball.
No, stop.
Louis is the best bus driver. He has been with us to most, if not all, of our matches last year, this year. He is so supportive. He cheers us on during the matches. He's there during our warm-ups. He goes above and beyond. He helps us get off the bus, helps us with our bags. He's a perfect gentleman, great bus driver and supporter.
Unbelievable. Girls played well. They never gave up. Did what they had to do to win.
And do you think your shagging, freaking had something to do with it? Yeah,
Possibly. I put 100% in it, just like the girls do.
That's right.
All the time.
Thank you.
No problem.
Once you get back to the hotel, some people just can't fall asleep immediately, so they sort of hang out with the team, and a lot of people have to obviously work because classes have started at this point. I don't know, just a lot of general excitement, but also exhaustion. We went into the Manhattan game really confident and just sort of pumped up that we could carry the energy from last night into the morning.
This year, our team chemistry, like I just said, is really exceptional. Everyone gets along really well, and I think that kind of feeds this commitment we all have to working hard for each other, and we're all dedicated to working within our system, even if it's something we've never really worked with before, and that unity is gonna help us.
I mean, I think that was some of the best volleyball I've ever seen Princeton play, and I'm really, really excited about what's coming up. I think it proved a point to the Ivy League because we beat some teams that have beat some other teams in the Ivy League, and so I think it's an awesome win and like a great preseason showing.
I think we're a lot mentally tougher than we were last year, and there's just a sense of ease and composure that we didn't have last year. So I think some of that's experience, but yeah, they're doing pretty well, and we will see a lot of 5-setters, I think, in Ivies, and hopefully we come out on top.
And I think it gives us a lot of confidence right now because it's something last year that we didn't have as much, and so now we really know that we do have a chance to be great. So.